If only Hillary had had this kind of turnout.
She did.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. It's a pleasure to be here with you at El Rio. You may not know this piece of local trivia, but El Rio is the only comedy night in San Francisco that is a 5-minute walk from my house. I've learned doing stand-up that the best comedy is convenient comedy. That's why I don't play venues like Madison Square Garden or Sydney Opera House or anywhere in the South Bay. I have a question. If college is supposed to make you smart, why is the Electoral College so dumb? Still some sore wounds out there. But the election is over, and now the healing process begins. Time to bring the country back together. And I want to help. I asked myself, what can I do to send a message of unity? So I'm doing something that comes naturally to me. I'm regrowing my unibrow. Backed by popular demand. To show that the left and the right can come together and do great things. Thank you. Now, of course, there are special interests who would prefer to maintain division, like my esthetician. Some of you are like, what's an esthetician? It's the woman who waxes my eyebrows. Welcome to my world. I'm gonna miss Obama. Are you guys gonna miss Obama?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really sad. It's unlikely, I think, in our lifetime that we'll have another president named Barry, which is hard. And I think it's important we elect another president whose name is also a fruit, because it's the best chance we've got to make America grape again. I know some of you are like, America's already grape. Whatever. President-elect Trump is devising his policies now. He says he wants the country to invest more in infrastructure. And rumor has it he wants to build things right here in San Francisco. In one neighborhood in particular, Russian Hill. Russian Hill. Russian. Thank you for being in the front row. That's brave. I was in the front row at a comedy show in New York recently, and one of the comedians picked on me. I was surprised, because it's like if Chris Rock attended a comedy show and one of the performers hassled him, because Chris and I are both comedians, and you'd think we'd be exempt from other comics harassing us. But this performer who picked on me, he made fun of my shirt. He took my drink and said, "Look at this tough guy. He's drinking pineapple juice," which was true. I think it's great that I can make people laugh by telling jokes or just by drinking fruit juice. I think it's wonderful. Sometimes I feel I'm too nice of a person, though. I don't have enough rage like you might expect a comedian to have. I was biking to work the other day, and this 4.7 star gray Uber Prius cuts me off in the bike lane. And I had never given someone the middle finger before. but I really wanted to do it now. And so I raise my fist to flip off this guy, and I see that I'm giving him a thumbs up. Because muscle memory trumps hate. I guess. My wife and I were watching a late night talk show, and this guest on the show was making jokes about his wife, and my wife was not laughing. She said, "I don't think this is funny. I don't like wife humor." And I asked her, "What kind of humor do you like?" And she says, self-deprecation, like what you do. Basically, for her, wife humor is off limits, but self-inflicted husband humor, yes. That's more her style. This week, I celebrated my 6-month wedding anniversary. I appreciate that, thank you. And people ask me, so does it feel different being married? Does anything change? Yes, it does. For me, the biggest difference is that I wear jewelry now. I had never done that before. I had never tried on rings. And I was nervous about it. My wife said, "Calm down. We'll go to the jewelry shop and just approach it like we're going to Walgreens down the street." Which was a good analogy, because a shocking number of items at the jewelry store are also locked up. Classic Mission Walgreens. And I'm trying on rings, and the saleswoman says the fit of the ring is very important so that it doesn't slip off. Because when it gets cold outside, you may experience shrinkage. I was like, shrinkage? That's never happened to me before. But seriously, the idea of losing your wedding ring because it slips off a shrunken finger is terrifying. And so my advice to those guys out there who are thinking of getting married is do the safe and responsible thing and get a ring tattoo. You can't lose it. It's a clear reminder that you're stuck with this person. And one less form of shrinkage. I'll close with this. I think marriage is fun. I'm enjoying it. Still happily married. Haven't lost the ring. And because you get to discuss and decide with your spouse what kind of life you want to lead together, your common values. And one thing my wife and I both want to do more of is to buy local, which is why we're thinking of moving to China. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming.